Hello everyone and welcome back to Every Other Saturday. So in today's video we're going to break down and discuss all about the Old Firm 2-0 win we've just seen today. Well guys, another Old Firm has rolled round, we've managed to get on the pitch, we've managed to do what we need to do and we've come away with the all important win. But before we dive into that today guys, first of all, if you haven't done so already, please consider getting down there and dropping us a wee subscribe. Like the video if you're enjoying the content. Hit us up with a wee comment and let us know who you are and where you're from. And keep the channel growing, get out to as many people as possible. We have hit the 200 subscriber mark now, and as promised, we have a competition running. That was the minute we got to 200 subscribers, we're going to be giving out a commemorative glass. So look out for the next video. I'm going to do a quick wee, possibly on Facebook, I'll probably do a wee spin to see who's won it, or I'll announce the winner. I'll have a wee look through all the comments and we'll see exactly who deserves to win that glass. But all you guys are involved, all the subscribers, everyone who's liked and commented on the video, so look out for the next one coming up. But with all that being said though guys, this might be a long one today, so let's dive into today's video.
Every other Saturday's my half day off, and it's off to the match I go. Happily we wander down the Copeland.
Well guys, we have done it. It's 5th round Scottish Cup, Old Firm at Ibrox, and we come away with a 2-0 win. Now let's not be kidded guys, we walked into that game and I would have said 90% of you guys out there would have been nice and confident, because I certainly was. Now apologies, there was no preview video, I had a wee bit too much going on to be honest, and one thing led to another and I just couldn't get the time to get a video out. I do apologise, but hopefully we can cover quite a lot of stuff in this video as well. Might be ever so slightly longer than usual, but bear with me guys. But yes, we went out and we worked hard from the word go. To be fair and to be brutally honest, so did Celtic, because I was expecting this game to not be just a kind of mute point like the last one was. I think both teams kind of half turned up in the last one. There was no real fighting desire coming from either side, and to me a one each draw in that last game was fair. But with this one I expected both teams to come out and kind of go gun-ho and try and get that win, because let's face it, cup tie, this meant a lot to Rangers today, but it meant so much to Celtic as well, to try and get something out of such a pitiful, useless, pointless season if you ask me. But when we turned up and we played the way we did today, there was nobody that was going to take that game away from us. We came out really fast, so did Celtic, but we came out really fast with a point to prove, and it only took a matter of minutes. I think it was just under 10 and we managed to get the first goal in the net with an overhead kick from the 36-year-old, you heard right, 36-year-old Stephen Davis. It was fantastic, it really was. It was well worked, starting off with a good move from Ryan Kent, getting out to Joe Aribo and the ball coming over the top eventually and managing to get in the back of the net with an overhead kick off the deflection. Now again, yes there was a wee deflection there, but these are the things that happen, and it was a fantastic finish. It could have went any other way. Now this point of the ball being able to go anywhere with an opportunity like that shines through when you look at Odsonne Edouard and how he's trying to finish. Now again, I'm not going to be touching too much on Celtic, but when you look at that overall performance from them, you have to give them their credit. They came out and they did exactly what we did. They tried their hardest. In the first half there was a point where they were on top and it looked as if that they may get an opportunity, and they got those opportunities, but I have never seen a team that almost looked like they couldn't be bothered enough today, and the opportunities that they were getting were landing at their feet and nothing was going in the net. Now that's evident from Odsonne Edouard trying to hit a ball in with the back of his heel, Elyounoussi missing a great chance because Alan McGregor was so fast off his line and smothering the ball, a penalty wasted, because I really do, as much as that was a good save from Alan McGregor, I'm not taking a single thing away from Shagger at all. He stepped up, Edouard stepped up to get that goal today, and I was sitting on the sofa watching it going, he's missing, McGregor's going to save it. They didn't look for a second like they had the confidence in them to score. Yes, they had some good play, yes they had some good opportunities to get the ball in the back of the net, but not one of them looked as if they were trying to take the kind of bit in between their teeth. Now maybe I'm slightly biased, and if I want to be brutally honest, probably Turnbull again was their best player in the park today. And when Griffiths came on, I did think to myself, maybe this is the opportunity, because it seemed to be chance after chance, and that should have been where the goals come from. But again, I'm trying not to bleed too much into Celtic here, but I said this video would be a wee bit longer. All these opportunities coming from Celtic not getting the ball in the net, they all have a defining aspect as well. Yes, they were not clinical and really clumsy when it comes to their goal scoring ability, but Rangers stopped that happening. We controlled the midfield, we were strong in defence, and once again we have a world-class goalkeeper in between the sticks, stopping that happening. When it comes to our team and our ability to score, I know that we have, across the board, everyone from Connor Goldson to Alfredo Morelos can put the ball in the back of the net. I didn't see that confidence at all in Celtic today, and this is where this massive gap, not just the 20 points in the league, this is where this massive gap is with us now. And what I'm trying to get at is the level of, I suppose the level of performance and quality should still be there from a team like Celtic, and I can't understand why they're not, because they've had a despicable season and Rangers went out today and showed them exactly why. Now I want to get back to talking about Rangers. I think I've talked about them enough, but when you look at that, but the goalkeeper in the sticks, McGregor, once again, 10 out of 10 performance. What he had to do, he did. The defenders, again, maybe a couple of slack passes, but other than that, no mistakes. We have Patterson, this 18-year-old wonder kid. If you play Football Manager, you know what that means. But 18-year-old wonder kid coming out of here, making it really, really difficult for Gerrard to turn around and think, you know what, there you go, Tav back in, boom. It's not as simple a replacement as that anymore, because he comes out game after game and it's just high level performances. Now for me, I'm going to give Paul McLaughlin a shout out here, and he doesn't agree with me, but I have to admit, for me, Patterson was my man of the match today. Yes, he didn't score, but what he contributed, and for the age he is, the fact that this is his first Old Firm start, I feel he did so much more. For me, this is my personal opinion, Paul, and they tell us in the comments, this is where I think he deserves that man of the match, because he's come out and he's showing that age is only a number, because he comes out and it's as if he's got the best head on him in the world, and he plays like he's done this for double the length of time that he's been alive. It's fantastic. I just feel like what he brings to the team defensively and going forward is second to none for a player like him with the age that he is. And for Steve Clarke to turn around and maybe not use him in the Scottish national team, I feel that that's a slap in the face to him, because he's done more than enough in my eyes, more than enough to gain that space. Yes, you've played a handful of matches, yes, you've got your suspension coming up. It's not really a good enough reason to not be included in the Scotland team for me. He is the starting right back right now, with obviously Tavernier injured, but he's the starting right back for the best team. Oh sorry, it must be is it the second best team? No, we're definitely the best team in Scotland right now. Why would you not include him? So hopefully Steve Clarke takes that into consideration and changes his mind on that and does move in to start using him. Even if you get him in and around the squad, don't start him straight away if you don't want to, but get him in and around the squad and let him prove to you, because it ain't going to take long and he'll be in that squad. So the first half of that video, that chair was annoying me, so I've changed it, so hopefully the squeak disappears. But again, moving on to the other players, middle of the park, Steve Davis, 36 years old, plays like he's still 28 with all the time in the world left in his career. A wonderful overhead kick, controlling of the midfield and passing and moving like there's no tomorrow. Again, Steve Davis could be man of the match for myself, but I have to still give it to Patterson. Again, professional performance from Glenn Kamara. Joe Aribo, again, I actually thought if anybody was going to be the one substituted, maybe it would have been him for maybe a Hadji spot, but again, we didn't see that, and I'm not overly bothered altogether with that. But one thing that did slightly annoy me, and again I'll probably get pelters, once again, Alfie wasn't really involved in the game. Now this probably not his fault, I'm not going to lie. Seemed like the game kind of passed him by, didn't get a chance to do what he wanted to do, and that's when we seen the change for Kamar Roof. And Roof tried his hardest to get involved as well, but I think if you look at that as a whole, it was mainly the way Celtic were playing and how that position seemed to kind of be almost passed by in the game, so that the ball was going out wide, and Morelos and Roof kind of moved about a wee bit more for me. But again, it was a shame that Alfie didn't get a chance. I think he had one chance, the ball landed to him and he didn't manage to get it. I think he put it in Bain's hands, but again, disappointed Alfie didn't get on the score sheet this time, because I felt with the duck being disappeared now and he doesn't get this, oh you don't score against Celtic, carry on, but I really wanted him to put the ball in the net again. So hopefully in a couple of weeks time when we play Celtic again he can do it, because I feel like he deserves it and he's worked hard to get there now. But again, we have to move on to the man himself, the maestro, Ryan Kent, because wow, yes, I have to admit, another one up there that could have been man of the match. I'm still giving it to Patterson, Paul. I am. So you can hate me in the comments if you want. But Kent, again, the song Kent Will Tear You Apart. Wow, how prevalent is that song? Because when you watch him and he just is on the turn or a drop of the shoulder and he's away, skinning Scott Brown, managing to get the ball in past. It's just, we are lucky to have him in the squad, we really are. I feel like he's came on to such a good game. I had a wee bit of kind of worry about him halfway through the season. I thought he was maybe going to just bleed into obscurity, but he's came on leaps and bounds in the last third of the season, and he's done so well, and what a performance it was for him today. And if we want to be brutally honest, we could probably give 9 to 10 out of 10 pass marks to quite a lot of the players on the pitch today, but still giving it to Patterson. But as I said at the start of the video, guys, I am sorry about the fact I never managed to get a preview video out and talk about the game beforehand and see your opinion and show your kind of scores and your predictions and what you thought was going to happen. So again, just stuff getting in the way. Hopefully that won't happen again and we can move back into getting the 2 videos out for the game. So I do apologise, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the new feature we've got going. We've got the kind of Rangers archive videos. Going to try and start putting some more of them out. Maybe moving into goal of the game, or goal of the day and things like that from like past times, and see if we can get some of that bleeding in as well, just for some extra content for you guys to kind of keep involved with the channel as much as possible when we don't have a game. Now I know running up to the end of the season we're going to have quite a lot to talk about and stuff like that. I think we've only got 3 days to wait now. I think Wednesday, am I right, that we've got St Johnstone. So again, we'll try and get the preview video out before the game, so that'll be out on Tuesday night or so, and we can hopefully look into getting a decent reaction on that video as well. But thanks again for all your patience and stuff like that, and I appreciated you might have been waiting on a video last night, so I apologise that it's not out. But what can I say? Another Sunday's came round, another Old Firm we have to sit and watch, and this time we're not disappointed. They came out, they gave us a fantastic run around. We got to see goals, which I really was looking forward to today. I really was. I wanted it to be Alfie, and I'm disappointed he didn't get them, but again, we got goals, we got a good performance, and we're into the next round and stopped another decade of dominance portion for them. We weren't giving them the chance to get 5 in the trot with the Scottish Cup. Let's get that back home. We have a really good chance to get the double now. We do. Now, not giving any disrespect to any other teams, but we've knocked out the kind of hardest part of that competition, which would have been Celtic. Now, pushing on and getting a chance to get through and getting another trophy in that cabinet has to be top priority for Gerrard. It does. So I wonder if we'll start to see more kind of fringe players starting in the league now. What do you guys think about that? Get down in the comment section below and let me know what you're thinking. With the cup games, should we use that just for the main lines, and then the league games we should just run out? Are you guys still bothered about the kind of undefeated side of the league? Does that really ring home with you? Are you bothered at all? I want to know, so get down in the comment section below and let me know what your feelings are. But once again, guys, so happy. Lovely Sunday once again. I would say 3 points, but it's not. It's a cracking cup win for us. We've put them out. We're taking the next step to getting trophy number 2 in that cabinet. If it wasn't for St Mirren, I would have fully believed we could have got a treble this year. We're that good, to be brutally honest. But once again, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for watching the video. Remember, drop a wee subscribe on if you've not done so already, and please drop some likes and get the comments on as well. Let me know all your thoughts and feelings, and let me know exactly what you're thinking about the game today. But thank you so much for watching. I've been every other Saturday, and I will see you on the next one.